Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit different. I'm using my phone to record because I said I was going to post every day this week, and I almost missed my posting day and moment today, and I said I cannot miss it because I said I was going to post. So today is going to be a little bit different. I'm using my phone to record and I'm using filters, but today is going to be a cute little Valentine's Day Q&A. So if you guys want to see this video, then keep watching. So the ideal Valentine's Day gift for me would have to be something that's thoughtful. So if someone is dating me or knows me, I want my gift to be like specifically for me, not something that you just went out and picked up because it's Valentine's Day, but something that you know I would like. That's the ideal gift for me. Um, Dinner. I love to go on dates anyway, but I love dinner. Started off with a nice appetizer and some wine. Dinner, some steak and some wine. Ended with some dessert and wine and good conversation. That's the perfect date for me. I think it was like one of the first flash mobs where the guy put his fiance in the back of a van and gave her headphones, and he flew her family into town, and they all did like the performance in the middle of the street as the van is driving down the street to Bruno Mars, I think, Marry Me, I think that's the name of the song. That was my favorite. That was the most thoughtful proposal I've ever seen, and I know until this day and forever in this woman's life, she will never forget that. Like I said, I like thoughtful things, so I felt like that was very thoughtful. If I had to say my favorite love songs, I would have to say Janet Jackson's song, Anytime, Any Place, I don't care who's around. That song, and In Vogue, I'm giving him something he can feel to let him know this love is real. Sing it. Okay, so the best date I've ever been on was probably with my ex. We went to Georgetown in Washington, D.C. We used to hang out in Georgetown a lot. There's a restaurant in Georgetown, and this restaurant was like pretty popular. I had never been there before, and I didn't know that we were going there, but he knew. He took me to this place, and it was so crowded. It was packed. We sat in there, we ate, and by the time it was time to leave, it was pouring down raining, and there were like umbrellas on the side, you know, where people stuck the umbrellas at the front door, and we both kind of looked at each other. I looked at the umbrella, he looked at me, and I grabbed the umbrella, and we threw the umbrella up and just ran down the street. Mind you, Georgetown is normally packed, but it was empty because it was raining, and we ran down the street with the umbrella. It was like a freaking movie. We definitely stole somebody's umbrella. I have no idea whose umbrella we stole, but I know they were probably pissed when it was time to leave because it was pouring. But we both got soaking wet. I know he probably hates me, but if you were to ask him, like, if that moment was magical, he would be like, it was definitely the most magical, most memorable moment ever. You could literally take that moment and put it in the Notebook. That's how perfect it was. His name was Terrell Martin. I went to elementary school with him. And when I got to about third or fourth grade, that's when we like were boyfriend and girlfriend. And you know how at that age you go together. So it's so crazy thinking about it because you know how like on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, you come across people in the past. I've never come across him, and I'm like, at this point, was he even real, or was he just like a part of my imagination? But I'm certain Terrell Martin was real. He was my, I thought that he was everything. He was my dream guy. All right, so the most romantic message that I can receive is telling me to be ready at a certain time. Like not knowing where I'm going, having it all planned out, not having to worry about where we're going, like none of that. Just tell me to be ready. I'm on my way. Like, hey babe, throw on a sexy dress and heels, look beautiful, be ready at 8, I'm coming to pick you up. That is a dream message. Or even like, hey babe, make sure you dress casual, throw some tennis on, we're going somewhere special, be ready at 8, I'll pick you up. Like, this is the perfect message for me. Not knowing when I'm going to get proposed to. Like, I don't want to know. That's a fantasy of mine. I feel like men aren't really the best planners and women are low-key private investigators. So I don't want to be the type of person that see my ring in the closet or hidden or something, and you know it's about to happen, and then when it happens, you're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea this was going to happen. I actually want to be surprised. I want to not know I'm going to get proposed to, and then when it happens, I'm actually surprised. That is the biggest romantic fantasy I have in life. Y'all, the song I hate the most is Eminem and Rihanna. Like, the song that just gonna stand here and watch me cry. That's alright because I love the way you lie. I hated that song the first moment I heard it. And I always say it would be so good if it was just Rihanna or just Eminem, but then that part when Eminem comes in, I don't know what it really is. I can only tell you what you feel like. Like, oh my God, it drove me crazy. I was probably about 14. That was my first love, like puppy love, like, oh, we go together. But my first moment of real love, I was probably about 17. That was with my ex. We were together for about 10 years. And that was the type of love where I felt like he was a part of me. Like, I would move mountains for this man. Like, this man was everything to me. So I consider that my first real love. I definitely believe in soulmates. I feel like I have my friends are my soulmates. I feel like you can meet another human being and you don't have to be romantically together to have a connection with somebody. I also feel like you can have a connection with somebody where it is romantic, but it's not the person you're meant to be with, but they can still be your soulmate. And then I do believe in destiny. I feel like you can do everything intentional, but I definitely feel like even with intention, you can be at the right place at the right time in the right moment, and something amazing happens because it was just fate and meant to be. So the song that catches the essence of my last relationship, it would have to be Lauryn Hill. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. That song and Beyonce's song, we built sandcastles that washed away. I made you cry when I walked away. And then the song for my most recent relationship would have to be If I ain't got nothing, I've got you. If I ain't got something, I don't give a damn, 'cause I got it with you. I forgot the rest of the words. So my biggest mood killer and turn off would have to be insecurity. And a mama's boy, but insecurity takes the cake for like number one, because I feel like insecurity is like this big, and then you can be so many things within insecurity. Like if you're insecure, you can be verbally abusive, mentally abusive, physically abusive. You can be unsupportive. You can be controlling. You can be so many things that just, I don't want to deal with it. So insecurity is my biggest turnoff. So I feel like love is compassionate, love is understanding, love is patient, love is eternal, love is spiritual. I feel like there's so many definitions and words that are just intertwined in love, and obviously I feel like love is definitely a game and a mind changer. And I'm sad that we only have one day out of the year that we dedicate to love, because the world just needs a little more love. That's not a real song. I just made that up, but I figured I'd sing it. All right, so we are at the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was a cute idea, you know, with all of the little filters and everything, and 14 questions, of course, for Valentine's Day. Leave me comments down below and let me know what your definition of love is. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up so I know that you loved it. And if you like the Q&A idea, let me know in the comments down below also. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video. I'm out. Peace.